Hello everyone! Today we are going to review a very light mouse. First a little unboxing. So the mouse came from China. It's an AliExpress product. So I bought it for under 30 euro. It's a normal price. Some stickers. A very nice white cable, however it doesn't work, we'll see that later. The mouse itself, nice mouse, nice feeling, very light, clicky buttons, the mouse wheel is quite okay, and here is the manual. I did some PDF capture so you can have a look, and here is the complete package, the mouse, cable, box, etc. As you can see, the forward button is textured. That is nice. So why a very light mouse? For faster movements, less fatigue and less inertia. And as you can see in the table, the Redragon M996 is very well placed. Nice spot. Only 42 grams and only 35 euros. On my balance, I can measure 40 grams, which is really nice comparing to my other mouse. So, about the specs. It has 4 buttons and a button on the wheel, and it's a wide version. It's only 42 grams. The sensor is a Pixart 3395, and it's the best on the market. As you can see in the red circle, 650 images by second, and a very speedy USB link, 8000. So does this work? So I first tried with my older mouse, my Redragon M811 Pro. On this little software, I have no experience with that kind of thing. It's quite easy. It's quite a long test. I'm not a champion. I like to play FPS, but I'm not a pro player, you know. So it was a base for my measure with my older mouse, and here is my score, which will impress absolutely no one. And I did it again with lighter, the new mouse, to see if I was better at it. And yes, it seems to improve. So it's a win. It seems that I play better with this little mouse. So about the software. So you download it from Redragon Shop. I didn't find it on Redragon Zone, I don't know why. So it's a basic executable that you install, and you'll have then the menu. For each key you can affect one of these functions. There's a lot of things, and I like to put Shift and Control on my 2 side buttons so I can zoom and horizontal scroll with my wheel. And there's nothing to change the wheel, but you can change the button wheel. On the top you have the DPI steps. Here is the polling rate, and there you can change the silent height, so where it stops tracking. There you can record a new macro, so you add a macro, then you hit record, and you can type something, stop the recording, and then affect it to a mouse key. So there you have it. In the menu you select macro and you select the mouse key. You need to press on the little discs on the upper right corner. We can also add some new profile, but I didn't find any key, any function to change profile from the mouse. So 8000 measure by second, 8K, is it good? I decided to measure and to inspect and see if it was real. So on 500 Hz it is okay, and as you can see my CPU usage is about 17%. I changed it to 1000 Hz, and then we are reaching about 20% of CPU usage, and I get up and up to see if I can reach 2000. Yes, flawlessly. CPU is more on the 25%, 4000 Hz, and there it's easy also for my computer and the mouse, but we are almost reaching 30%. And for 8000 Hz it was quite hard for both the PC and maybe the mouse. I don't think it's the mouse. It's a lot of data to process. As you can see, I'm reaching more than 30% of CPU usage. So let's get deep down in all this FPS, polling rate and IPS. The mouse has a sensor that can take 650 images by second. That means it's 1.54 milliseconds between each images. The microcontroller is able to compute every images to provide some coordinates of the mouse, and the USB is pulling some data. For example, at 2000 Hz it's very low. It's half a millisecond. So what can it do when there's no measure? It provides the last one. So in red you can see what could be improved in theory if we had continuous measurements. But the mouse is not the only component. USB and the application are providing and creating images, for example 3 images, and there even a good gaming monitor is providing an image every 7 milliseconds. So is this really useful? Some example with 1K polling, 2K polling and 4K polling. Each time the red part is getting smaller and smaller, but I don't think it will matter much. So is 8K useful? No. As long as our sensors are less than 1000 Hz, it just consumes more CPU usage, and I think just 1000 Hz is really good. So, in conclusion, the shape is really good, it's really very light, it's the best sensor on the market, it has a crazy polling rate, and it's very cheap. There's no button on the other side for to change profile, and I had a problem with the cable, and I can show you. So as you can see on my white cable, one wire is not connected, so it wasn't working at all. For example, on this cable, as you can see, both data plus and minus are connected. But it's a really good mouse. There's also some cracking when you use it because it's really made light. So I give it 4 stars. It's cheap, agile and fast, and I liked it a lot. And you, if you liked this video, please leave a like and see you in another video. Until then, stay cool.